Okay, so first, before we begin our lesson, I'm going to go over a few basic words we will be using today. Our first word is an array, and this is an arrangement of a set of numbers or objects in rows and columns. Now, rows and columns can kind of be hard to remember, so I'm going to give you a little trick so that you'll never forget row versus column again, okay? First, let's look at row. I want you to think of the movie theater, and you go, you got your popcorn, and you go and you pick a seat. Oh no, you forgot to go to the bathroom, so now you have to walk out of the row to get to the exit, and you gotta come back this way to get back to your seat. So row is going to be going left and right, just like in a row of movie theater seats. And our column over here, see how he's long and tall? Our columns go up and down, okay? So row, remember, is left and right, like a row of movie theater seats. And our column is going to go up and down, just like our big fancy column here. All right, so before we get into the rows and columns, we're going to do a little bit of a review. Our review is about groups and putting our units or items into those groups. So here our first question is, each of Maria's 4 friends has 5 markers. How many markers do Maria's friends have in all? So we know she has 4 friends, so we're going to do our friends here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And each friend has 5 markers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so each of her 4 friends, so we have 4 friends and they each have 5 markers. How many markers in total? Now you should know how to count by 5, so we're going to go 5, 10, 15, 20. 20 is the correct answer, so 4 times 5 is 20. In our second problem here, it says, in a card game, 3 players get 4 cards each. 1 more player joins the game. How many total cards should be dealt now? So this is a little bit tricky. First, we're going to start off with our 3 original groups. 1, 2, 3. So that would be 3 times 4. So each player should have, let's do yellow this time, 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4, 4, 8, 12. 3 times 4, we now know, is equal to 12. However, our problem changed. We have an additional player now, so that's going to be 4 people playing, and they're each getting 4 cards. So let's see what our new total is going to be. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 8, 12, 16. So the actual answer to this is 16 because it's 4 times 4, and that is 16. Now remember, I said we'd come back to the rows and columns, so let's see if you remember row versus column. I'm going to give you a couple seconds. I want you to show me a row and show me a column. 3, 2, 1. Which one is this? Do you remember? This is my row. Good. And up and down is my column. So row goes left and right, and up and down is my column. Now remember, we learned in a different video that it doesn't matter how you write your multiplication problem, 3 times 9 or 9 times 3, the product will still be the same. So for up here, I have 3, what is that, column or row? Column. I have 3 in my column, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 in my row. So the total stars here, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. So it doesn't matter how I write it, 3 times 9, 9 times 3, my answer is still going to be 27. Because it doesn't matter how you mix those up, they're still the same amount of stars, okay? So now I'm going to have you write out a multiplication problem. I'm going to erase this down here, and I'm going to have you kind of write out a multiplication for each of these buildings. So I'm going to have something times something, and then we're going to figure out at the end how many there are. So for example, I'll do the first one. I have 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 3 in my row. Good. 3 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 times 7. Okay, so pause the video and you figure out our multiplication problem for the next 4 buildings, okay? Okay, so here we have 1, 2. So I can either do, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have 2 and 8. So I can either write it as 2 times 8 or 8 times 2. Let's mix it up and do 8 times 2. So for the next one, we have 1 in our 1 times 5. The next one, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 multiplied by how many in our column? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 times 5. And we're going to count them at the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have 6 in my row. How many in the column? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 times 5. So for our very first one, we have 3 times 7. 1, 2, 3. 3 in my row, 7 in my column. So let's count them all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. My answer here is 21. 3 times 7 is 21, or 7 times 3. Here we have 8 times 2. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. So 8 times 2 equals 16. My next problem, I have 1 times 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was easy. 1 times 5 is 5. Our next building here, we have 4 times 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4 by 5. Or it could be 5 by 4. Doesn't matter. Let's count how many there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So 4 times 5, or 5 times 4, is 20. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So 6 times 5 is 30, or 5 times 6. Remember, they can be interchangeable. Okay,